You have everything. Unlimited movies, endless social media, thousands of songs, videos on demand, games that never end. More entertainment than any generation in history. So why does nothing excite you anymore? We live in the most stimulating era ever created, yet somehow everything feels boring. That's not a coincidence. It's called the dopamine trap, and you're stuck in it right now. Here's the twist. The things you think help you feel better, scrolling through your phone, binge watching another series, chasing the next hit of novelty, are actually draining your ability to feel anything at all. Your brain has changed. And if you've noticed that hobbies feel dull, conversations feel flat, and even your favorite things don't spark joy anymore, you're not imagining it. In the next few minutes, you'll understand exactly why this happened and what you can do to fix it. First, let's clear something up. This isn't about willpower. It's not because you're lazy or weak. This is pure neuroscience. Dopamine isn't actually the pleasure chemical like most people think. It's the motivation chemical, the anticipation chemical. It's what makes you want things, what drives you to chase rewards. And here's the problem. Modern technology has hijacked that system. Social media, streaming platforms, video games, endless content. They flood your brain with dopamine in ways it never evolved to handle. Activities that used to bring you joy, like reading, going for a walk, having real conversations, now feel boring by comparison. They can't compete with the hypercharged digital alternatives. If you've noticed this shift, listen carefully. You're not broken. Your brain is responding exactly as it was designed to. The problem isn't you. It's the environment we've created. So what exactly is happening inside your brain? Let's start with problem number 1, baseline dopamine depletion. Every time you engage in high-stimulation activities, social media, video games, porn, junk food, your brain gets flooded with dopamine. And when that happens too often, your dopamine receptors start to downregulate. They become less sensitive. You think one more video will make you feel better, but each hit actually raises the bar for what feels rewarding. It's like turning up the volume so loud that normal sound becomes silence. You've probably felt this, scrolling through your phone for hours, and when you finally stop, you feel emptier than before you started. That's baseline depletion. Now here's problem number 2, instant gratification conditioning. Your brain now expects rewards immediately. Delayed gratification, the kind required for studying, exercising, building real relationships, feels unbearable. Your brain has been rewired to crave the next hit, not the long-term win. And here's what most people don't realize. Even when you try to quit, the damage doesn't reverse overnight. Your brain needs time to heal. But first, you need to understand just how deep this trap goes. But it gets worse. Let's talk about problem number 3, anhedonia creep. That's the inability to feel pleasure from normal activities. This isn't depression, it's neurological numbing. Everyday joys, music, food, a good conversation, they lose their color. They feel flat. Most people think they're just getting older or losing passion. They're not. They're experiencing brain adaptation to overstimulation. Picture this. You used to love reading. You could get lost in a book for hours. Now you can't get through a single page without checking your phone. It's not that books got boring. It's that your brain can't handle anything that doesn't deliver instant dopamine anymore. Now here's problem number 4, decision fatigue and paralysis. When everything feels equally unrewarding, choice becomes paralyzing. You scroll through Netflix for 30 minutes and watch nothing. You have infinite options but zero satisfaction. Here's the paradox. The more you try to chase excitement, the more elusive it becomes because you're training your brain to need bigger and bigger hits. It's a cycle that feeds itself. So if cutting back doesn't work immediately and chasing more only makes it worse, what's the actual solution? How do you break free when your brain is wired against you? Here's the good news. Your brain can heal. The solution is dopamine fasting and recalibration, not the trendy Silicon Valley version, the science-backed approach. The concept is simple. Deliberately reduce high dopamine activities to allow your receptor sensitivity to recover. Start by identifying your top 3 dopamine hijackers. For most people, it's social media, streaming, or gaming. Now replace them with low dopamine activities: walking, journaling, face-to-face conversation. Yes, they'll feel boring at first. That's the point. They rebuild your baseline reward sensitivity. Set realistic expectations. The first week will feel terrible. That's proof it's working. You also need to practice boredom tolerance, sitting with discomfort without reaching for stimulation. Here's the counterintuitive insight. Boredom isn't the problem. It's the solution. It's your brain healing. Try this micro-challenge. Pick one 30-minute window each day for zero stimulation. No phone, no screen, nothing. Just sit, just be. You're not giving up excitement forever. You're recalibrating so normal life can feel exciting again. So the small things, sunlight, conversation, music, can actually move you again. So here's your choice. You can keep chasing the next scroll, the next episode, the next distraction, or you can do the hard work of feeling alive again. Try this. Commit to a 7-day recalibration experiment. Notice what changes. Notice what you feel. If you want more science-backed insights on rewiring your brain for real satisfaction, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. And remember this, your capacity for excitement isn't gone. It's not lost forever. It's just buried under years of overstimulation. But now you know where to dig. Now you know how to get it back. Let's dig it out together.